Brooke, what's this opportunity like for you?
It's a second shot to get in that ecosystem, prove my point, prove my presence and my place, and and it's a really great opportunity to really get my stock back up, you know? I mean, I really do think that it was my performance with Nettie was good enough, right? To the point where they wanted me back. They were excited to see me in there again. But again, to like really um really stamp my name and especially with, in the rankings and really call the for the title shots, this is that fight.
What did you learn from the Neri fight?
The biggest thing for me was the consequence from the consequence of losing focus and not sticking to your corner direction. I paid the price for it. I was stuck on hurting her after that third round and I couldn't get out of it. And it was just, I guess, not being able to like snap out of it, you know? So it's been a lot of mindfulness going into camp after that fight.
What did you see in the third round that made you want to hurt her?
Whoa, I when I cracked her, she I mean she was hurt and she fell forward on me. I should have stepped back and allowed her to fall or countered her. But I pushed her, so it didn't count for anything. It was just a slip. And I wasn't as composed as I should have been when I was trying to like get on her right after. And then that's what I was focused on, and I lost the movement that was really giving her the trouble those first three rounds. So I kind of became a that stalking kind of one-dimensional um target.
So, Guadalupe Medina, Lupita Medina, you guys came up in the same circuit. You fought both on 360 Promotions cards in the LA area. This has been a fight that I feel like you've been looking at for years.
Yeah, been a long time coming for sure. Crash course,
When was
collision
the
course.
first time you thought that you might fight her?
Probably, I mean, I kind of would have, I think we were it was possible like when we were in in the circuit, right? The 360. But really, I think there was real talks past last November, potentially. Um, and then I think obviously there was a different route there. And then I think there were a couple times where we're like, the name was dropped in there as potential opponents for, for different dates, but they just never happened.
Yeah, no, I hear you. What are your thoughts on this matchup? You've thought about fighting her for years. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a perfect timing for it. Great build up, obviously, great story behind it. But I think also too, it's a great time for me, especially with my experience now and just the position that I'm in. And I think, you know, also too coming from the loss, to see the chink in my armor, and I think maybe might be underestimating the wrinkles that I do have in my game. So, um, and the fact that it's, it is on still MVP. It's a really great exposure wise, obviously not on ESPN, but a whole new platform, TikTok live that should definitely, open me and gear me and open me to a whole different demographic. So that's like pretty exciting. Don't really know what to expect of it, but I'm so open and I think it's, gonna be pretty good actually.
She's coming off a 9-month layoff. Does that factor in anything to you?
I mean it could. I mean, not really. I don't really, that's not something that I'm like really putting an emphasis on for this fight. I think it's short enough rounds, you know. I think she's pretty consistent enough in the gym. And at the end of the day, it's her debut, so I have to believe that she's gonna be firing off at all
Okay. Um,
cylinders.
what what do you make? Well, I guess I should also ask, what's the weight class going to be at?
Minimum weight, 105.
Is that your favorite weight to fight at?
To be honest, actually is. I've had really good performances and overall experience at that weight. I've had several fights, and we were trying to get the December one down to 105, but because at that point I had already had two or three fights at 105, and I felt great. Obviously that didn't happen. Gia couldn't come down, and then the last one obviously was us knocking on the door, trying to make something an opportunity happen. Um, so I'm actually excited to get down to 105. I think it's gonna be a better overall weight class for me.
What is it about the weight class that works so well for you?
Mm, it might be just that little extra oomph, to get down. Is and I think obviously getting down there kind of brings out that extra little oomph in you. But then the bounce back, I think I just feel in quite nicely um, for that weight class.
Okay. What was this training camp like? Anything different? Kind of give me the details. I know it's extremely hot in the Palm Springs Coachella era. What are your like? Give me some details.
It's funny you say that because it was probably one of the most brutal summers. Very very exhausting, a lot more exhausting than I have experienced before, just with not only heat but the humidity time this time around. It was crazy. But I guess we're forging the fire. So but um besides that, I mean camp, it was a little more extra push with certain explosiveness and urgency and just refining on some of the tactics we think will capitalize really we'll use to capitalize on some of those openings we see.
What's the story of this fight to you?
Mm, I would say the story for this fight. Yeah, I think it's some form of redemption, right? But also to like stopping. Yeah, and then at the same time too that I'm the contender. I'm the one that's on the way to the titles and claiming my spot. So it's kind of like a two for one.
Okay, so basically, it's a really good fight. Where can people follow you?
It's gonna be oh, follow me. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me YouTube, all under Mighty Brook.
Okay, we can tell you're in the heart of training camp because the words are getting you confused, but the focus is not. I want to thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you.
Thank you so much. Good night.